please don't call out. We had a problem with that yesterday. If you have a question or a comment, I would be happy to call on you. I would be more than happy to call on you. I want to hear what you guys have to say. But we can't just all be calling out whenever we want to, okay? Questions and comments for the end, though. We're going to do day 2, since we skipped yesterday. A true hero of God believes that God created us to worship him. A hero's tale. Yesterday's devotion talked about how God created everything, including you. But have you ever wondered why God created you? In other words, what is the purpose of life? Lots of people have wrong ideas about this. Some people think life is just, one big party. Their purpose in life is nothing more than enjoying themselves. Other people live for money or material things. Others think they're supposed to just work from sunrise to sunset every single day. Still, others think their main purpose is to be as good as possible. Go to church and show kindness to others, etc. These things are all good things to a degree. It is important to have fun. It's important to work. It's important to earn money. And it's important to do good things. But none of these things by themselves are truly why we are here on earth. The answer is so simple, it may just surprise you. God created you to worship him. Isaiah 43:6-7 says, I will say to the north and south, bring my sons and daughters back to Israel from the distant corners of the earth. Bring all who claim me as their God, for I have made them for my glory. It was I who created them. As simple as that truth sounds, it's also pretty deep. When we truly understand our purpose in life, it will answer a lot of questions and affect everything that we do. It will shift our focus from our selfish desires and put it where it's supposed to be, onto God. Life is not about us, it's about God. Because we wouldn't be here without him. Just like a soldier needs to understand the mission in order to be effective in battle, we must understand that we live to worship God. Worship is simply giving God the glory he deserves as the eternal, almighty, and all-knowing God of our universe. Many people associate worship with singing praise music. And that is one form of worship, certainly, but it's not the only one. We should glorify God in everything that we do, because that's why God made us. And as it says in today's verse, whatever you're good at, whether it's sports, music, math, science, or art, you can worship God in it and to glorify him for you being good at it. Need more ideas on how to worship God? Well, obeying your parents is worship towards God, and so is praying, so is reading the Bible, memorizing scripture verses, which we'll start doing next week, listening in church, helping others, and even telling a friend about Jesus. There are countless ways we can worship our Creator. So time to pick some and get started. Okay, so we just learned a whole bunch of ways of how we can worship God. Can somebody tell me some? What are some ways we can worship God? Connor.
You can worship God by listening to worship music.
Okay, by singing worship music, singing praises to God, or listening to worship music. I think that's a really good one. What do you think, Julian?
We can tell people about Jesus and God.
Tell people about Jesus. What else? Addison.
Pray.
We can pray. We can sing. Connor said that. There was a really important one that had to do with our parents. Anastasia.
Obey your parents.
Obey your parents. What does obey mean?
Like, do what they say. Following the rules.
Following the rules.
Listening to them.
Following directions quickly, like one of our rules. Listening to them. All good things. Julian.
May I go use the bathroom?
Not right now. Connor.
Another way is that you can play. Like that's what I
We can pray.
You can do.
Put it back. We're not messing with Shields.
thank God from whatever you're good at.
Yeah, we can thank God for things that we're good at. What about just being kind to each other? What about having a positive attitude? All those are ways that we can worship God, and those things make God happy. Juliana, something to add?
Listen to your teacher when she says to do something.
Exactly. Obeying your teacher and obeying your parents are both good things. Does anybody have any prayer requests?